A very good morning to one and all. My name is Jan Erik Frank, and sitting next to me, of course, the one and only
Dale Schwartz, good morning, Jan. Nice to be here with you today for the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy.
Thank you very much, Dale. Here we go then. Ball has just been thrown into play. We apologise for the slight delay. We were supposed to start at 11:30. Players are out on the field. Dale, quickly, why don't you just run through the players' names that are out there this morning?
Okay, so we got the Smithfield team, and they are going to be in the white jerseys as they get running around here, and they start this first chucker play. And they're going to have Fran G Villamil play the number 1 on 1 goal. Juanse Olivera will play the number 2 on 3 goals. Julio Ezcurra will play the number 3 on 2 goals. And John Klopp will play the number 4 on an A-rated 0 goals. And they come in 1-0. So this is a huge game. We're going to get a penalty 5A blocking here on this play right out of the bowling. And then we have the Rosalinda Gracida Holmes split team here with Rohail Khan playing number 1 on A-rated 0 goals. And then 2 will be Norberto Quirno Costa playing number 2 with 1 goal. Number 3, Weston Gracida on 1 goal, and he's in the blue helmet. And Nico Eurnekian will play the number 4 on 3 goals. And they come in with a 5-goal team and against a 6-goal team, so we should have a half a goal on handicap for the Rosalinda Gracida Holmes team.
Indeed, and as thank you very much for that, Dale. As you come to the end of that introduction, we see our first goal being scored by the man in the lime green helmet. That, of course, the 3 goal and the highest rated player on that team, Smithfield Farms, Juanse Olivera, picking up and opening up the scoring account here for Smithfield Farms.
And take care of that handicap half a goal. But we've been talking about it, Jan. This half a goal has decided many, and we'll go through it. We'll go through the where these teams sit with the 2 brackets. Let's get to the action.
Now then, ball's thrown back into play, and as we've become very much accustomed to, be it 6 or 26 goal, also here this 6-goal polo, very, very fast pace here. And early on from that first chucker, we just saw a very nice run from Nico Eurnekian as it's turned around once again. And now the boys in white, John Klopp, I beg your pardon, Fran G Villamil at the front door. He's got a lot of space, keeps his head down, and that could be, and it is, goal number 2 for Smithfield Farms.
Yes, he's fun to watch. Also, Fran G Villamil, he gets out in front on 1 goal, loves to run with the ball, plays at pace, and he gets out in front and just slows his pony up a little bit, drags it inside the red zone, easy finish.
So 2 very early goals here coming from Smithfield Farms. And as you said, Dale, both of these teams, of course, having played their first match. Rosalinda Gracida Holmes beating Virginia Beach very narrowly, 6-5.5. And Smithfield Farms, very similar result, beating Camp Polo 7-6.5. So I would imagine, as of course we have 8 teams competing in this tournament, everybody gets to play at least 3 games, and then the winners of the 2 brackets automatically advance through to the final.
You got it. That's how it's going to be. So you got to win and go at it. And they've been so tight, these games. We are going to get a foul here. Keep an eye on the number 3 and white right here. He's going to turn inside there as the number 3 in blue was jumping on the right of way. And then you have a blocking foul as they came in front. And I think they used the courtesy change. Yeah, they went for their first courtesy change. So they'll drop the ball right there. And we'll continue to play after they have their courtesy change. Good shot of the Grand Champions Polo Club there as you have field 1, 2, and 3. To the right side, and you have 4 and 5. And we're playing on 4-5, which is in between the 2, 4, and 5 fields. 4 and 5 run east and west. All the other fields at the Grand Champions Polo Club at the main event area run north and south. Beautiful weather here in southern Florida. We're at 71 degrees, and that's fantastic weather for the 4-legged athletes and the 2-legged athletes. Good shot here of Nico Eurnekian. Come in, plays very strong at the number 4 position on 3 goals. Remember the handicap system, rating from minus 1 to 10, and 80% of those players are 2 goals or less. So Eurnekian can put himself in a nice spot along with Juanse Olivera. They're going to be the two big guns here in the sixth goal. It's been wide open polo, as Jan was saying. Every game we've had in the sixth goal. We started with the Metropolitan Cup. Now we're in the Halo Polo Trophy. 9 teams were in that. This lower, you call it logo polo, but based on the rules and the interpretations, the game is sped up so much. It's great to see some of these six-goal chuckers, Jan. If you just walked in and sat down and looked at it, you couldn't tell if it was 6, 8, 10, 12 goal polo. And with the 8-goal going and the 12-goal going, you can compare and see. And if you're looking to start to play, the polo school is in session.
Absolutely. Away we go then from the spot, as you said, Dale, a penalty 5A in favor of the team in the blue shirts. That is Rosalinda / Gracida Holmes. Yet to score here in this opening chukker. And this young man in the lime green helmet, always a threat, picked up now by Weston Gracida. Gracida, the finish on the near side, slightly overcooked it and puts it out over on the left-hand side. That really should have been the opening goal here for Rosalinda Gracida Holmes.
Yeah, it's bad luck here for Weston. And he actually played professional polo for a long time. Became a captain of yachts. Big yachts, yeah. Over 100 foot. Enjoyed that. And now he is a co-sponsor of his team here on Gracida Holmes. And coming from the dynasty family of the Gracidas, his father, Ruben, 8-goal at his highest during his prime. So he's the player, and then Weston's highest was 4.
Well, let's see if he can play off 4 goals today, even though at the moment his handicap is just 1. He's on the ball right again there, the under the neck shot, and this time, no mistake. You just said it, Dale. Weston Gracida opening up the scoring account here for Rosalinda Gracida Holmes.
Yeah, I mean, keep an eye on him being a 1-goal player, but we see a lot of that. You had Bellini, who's former 8-goal player, now on 3 goals. Weston, 4 on 1. Now they understand the game. They know the game. They're in their areas. Once they get in the groove, you got to be careful. Nice play there by Weston to move the ball into some clean air, as you would say. If you're flying an airplane and want clean air, we get to the clean air. No one's there to hook him. Even though it's a harder shot, it gave him more space for the next shot. Great finish.
Here we go, then back to the halfway line, a little over a minute and a half remaining in the first of our 4 chukkers, and they've won the ball again. Rosalinda Gracida Holmes getting off to a little bit of a shaky start after those 2 early goals from Juanse Olivera and Fran G Villamil. And they have it now. Smithfield Farms would like to finish with a little bit more of a cushion if they can. A little miss hit, the backhander, and away we go. Smithfield Farms in front of goal. The under the neck shot from Juanse Olivera, and that ball somehow trickles over the line, and that's goal number 2 for Juanse Olivera.
Yeah, great work here, and it's going to be Villamil helping out Fran in front, and Juanse and Fran will rotate around at that number 1, number 2 position because Julio will captain the team from the number 3 position, and a very strong captain. Julio, I think, top was 5 or 6 goals, and he's on 2 now, and then John plays a dedicated back.
Here we go. Ball back in play. A little backhander coming from Julio Ezcurra. Haven't seen him had too many contacts yet here in this opening chukker. And he was very much the driving force during that first game when they played Camp Polo. But that could be all part of the strategy. A little bit of a miss hit picked up here once again by the team in blue, Rosalinda Holmes, and the man who just scored, Weston Gracida, trying to clear it. I thought he might play the backhand there. Juanse Olivera out towards the boards. We're down to the last few seconds in the opening chukker. So not a bad start here for Smithfield Farms, leading by 3 goals to 1. As I'm sure out there, that will be the end of chukker number 1.
Oh, I thought once he might have lost track of time there. I thought he might launch one. Remember, the buzzer beater is in place. We'll explain the buzzer beater when we come back, so stay with us. We'll be back for our second chukker of the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the Polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Well, welcome back, everybody. And once again, it is still morning. Good morning to one and all. I'd like to welcome everybody down at Grand Champions Polo Club here from CTV Sports Studios here in the heart of Wellington. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and I'm sitting alongside
Dale Schwetz. Jan, good morning.
Good morning, Dale. Good to have you back out of the saddle and in the studio. The Halo Polo 6 goal coming to you live from Grand Champions Polo Club on field 4-5.
Beautiful day out there. Look at those clouds.
It is. It is a very beautiful day. As you said earlier, 71 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 22 degrees Celsius. And players are back out after a very fast-paced opening chukker. 3 goals coming on the account there of Smithfield Farms. Juanse Olivera hitting the target twice, as did Fran G Villamil once. And then a very nice goal right near towards the end of chukker number 1 by Weston Gracida. Remember that half a goal, so 1.5 to 3 as we start, where play ended at the end of that first chukker.
Right, so you're giving a half a goal to the Rosalinda Gracida homes with Rohail Khan, Norberto, Quirno, Costa, Weston Gracida, and Nico Eurnekian. They're playing in the blue jerseys and the black and blue. And then in the white, Smithfield with Fran G Villamil, Juanse Olivera, Julio Ezcurra, and John Klopp.
And you just touched on Julio Ezcurra, a man who has been the driving force very much here in this team, playing a lot of polo at Grand Champions Polo Club. Very instrumental in that last win. You see him here playing the backhand shot. And straight away running into some traffic there. The man with the number 2. What happened there, Dale?
Well, 2 players come together, and then you have another player meeting them, and that's where you end up getting a foul here. So a player comes inside, and that'll move it down. It was just right around the 60-yard line. So you're going to get the open goal, I believe. It looks like Julio will do the honors. Julio very strong from the penalty line. Nice, easy bay pony here. On the open goal penalty, too, no problem.
No problem, and that's his first goal of the match. So, extending their lead to 4 to 1.5 now, and I was just touching on him. We didn't see so much of him in the first chukker, but that, like I said, could all be part of the strategy because he is a very clever polo player, very strong. And maybe now they're doing a bit of a rotation within the chukker.
Yeah, he's the elder statesman, too, so he's going to use the young bucks running around. He's going to use them in the front. That's how they design their team. John will hit the back shots to him, and he'll release, and then here you go, Juanse, do his thing.
Here we go. Juanse Olivera on the move, picking up that ball from that throw-in. And Juanse keeps his head down. Nicely done. Bit of a bouncing ball, but no mistake at all. Goal number 3 for the very talented Juanse Olivera.
Yeah, when you have 2 talented players like that in front of you, that's what I love about Julio. He's unselfish. He wants to get them in the game as much as possible. Perfect approach shot. Notice how Juanse dragged the first shot to the far post.
Yep.
That way he can run onto that ball, and then all he has is a little flip shot. If he overhits it to the left, it stays on the field. If he mishits it to the right, it's a goal.
So back to the halfway line, and all of a sudden it seems that Smithfield Farms are on a bit of a roll here. Winning the majority of the throw-ins, and not only that, but also completing it then with a goal. Once again, they've won it. This time it is an under-the-neck shot to the left from Juanse Olivera. Catching Rosalinda Gracida Holmes a little bit off guard here. And we have another whistle at 4:23 here in chukker number 2.
So we have Esteban Ferrari, one of our top umpires, working in the World Polo League, international umpire from Argentina. A little ball bounce around there. Ball bounces underneath the pony, then a player comes flying in. And looks like you're going to get a blocking foul. So now we'll go ball placement. That was somewhere around the center. We'll see what they decide to do. Looks like they're going to bring it down, or they leave it there in the center. And looks like it's going to be Nico.
Yeah, well, they could do with another goal. I'm sure they won't mind whether it's from the spot or from... it's a penalty 4.
Yeah, I thought they took it down. I was trying to see. Remember, they're playing on a 4-5 field, which is in the middle. And just a little conversation here going on and talking captain procedures on the polo field. One of the captains, I believe it's Gracida today. He was wearing the captain armband. And they have the ability to speak with the official. Nico wanting to get his horse on the right lead here. Going to slow it up a little bit, turn him back to the right. And here comes the approach from the 60-yard mark. All players 30 yards on defense.
Oh, that looked very clean. Top corner there, very nicely done by Nico Eurnekian.
Well done.
So,
Eurnekian hits the ball very strong at 3 goals. Power polo player. And that's the way they like to play. If they keep Khan and Costa up in front running, pulling the team, and see if they can get to that flow, because that's just how Smithfield started out. And they started out very strong with the 3 goals in the first checker.
So back to the halfway line we go then. Just under 4 minutes to play. Ball's back in play, and that penalty 4 seems to have activated quite a bit of a spirit here within that team. Look at this on the near side, back onto the stick side. This is all very, very good here for Rosalinda. And then the finish, not ideal.
Yeah, let's see if they go with this here. They're coming down the pipe, and they come together, and then that ball gets back. So there's no goal on the play. So let's see if they're going to go with a... He's changing them up. He's going to go ahead and give him a courtesy change here, but he's riding to the center, so we don't know if they say if they're going to go ahead and...
Well, I can just tell you, Dale, we've just heard from our field side correspondent, the goal has been given.
So he's giving a penalty 1.
Yeah, that is what remains to be. Well, you can see it now where the ball's being dropped, so that ball being dropped on the halfway line would suggest exactly that.
Maybe we can run that back to see that play, just to kind of break it down on the back shot, because that's where the 1 was called. And there's a good shot here of Weston Gracida. But they were going to goal, and he must have him coming and ride in from behind on the play. Here you go. This is going to be it right here. Keep an eye on the 2 players in the front. Ball's going down the center. And maybe he put his mallet over the top there, too, because it almost looked like they came. Looks like he comes from the side, like he was okay coming from the side, but he got to put his mallet over the top there, number 3 in the white. But so they call the 1, automatic goal for Rosalinda, and that'll give them, they'll switch directions, procedural, and then they'll go back to the center for the 5. B, and look at this.
All of a sudden,
big chucker here for Rosalinda Gracida Holmes.
Different game all of a sudden here. That penalty 1, of course, again, that will motivate, I'm sure, the players. So as you were saying, Dale, and for those of you who are unfamiliar with the penalty 1, it's an automatic goal and ball possession from the halfway line. So you come out with a goal and you have the ball to play, and once again a nice long drive up to the front door, looking for, there he is, Rohail Khan, trying to find his way through, and he might have just picked up a penalty again here.
And that's what you can do. Eurnekian's going to go ahead and put it down the center. the old Gracida play, put it down there, and let's see what happens. And now they're going to call blocking. And now does he get over the top of it? Oh, not a bad way to actually extend your penalty. They get the goal, then they go to center and play simple polo, lay it down into the pack. Let's send everybody on the run, and then I'm getting an open goal penalty 2 on the blocking foul. So that's why the 1 has become a big deal. You got to be careful of those fouling in front of goal. In that penalty 1, well, he's going to get the 2 here, so 3 for 3. I gave him the 1 also. I think he was the one down there, but
okay.
I know that goes to the team usually. But the 1, they put that in place. If you foul in the vicinity of the goal to save a goal, in the vicinity of the goal for Adolfo, I don't know, 100 yards. I mean, everybody, every high goal player, any 10-goal player, Nero, Pablo, any of them. But if you do foul in the vicinity to save a goal, that possession, it's a huge possession because look what happens now. You get a two-goal swing there.
And not only that, Dale, that's brought them within half a goal of the leading team at the moment here with a little over 2.5 minutes remaining. Smithfield Farms, remember, they've already scored 5 times. And don't forget that half a goal. This is a repeat of what we've been seeing. Remember, this is the 7th game of the Halo Polo 6 goal in where we are, of course, in bracket number 1. This is the 4th game in bracket number 1. And as you were saying earlier, Dale, it's been very, very close. Half a goal in it either way. And all of a sudden, back to that half a goal. 4.5 to 5 and another whistle.
Yeah, this was just away from the play. Kind of a rub. Pushed him wide. A lot of contact here in the second chucker, both teams. But now the shoe's on the other foot, and they'll pass the stick over to Smithfield. So Julio's going to get another opportunity. He already has 1 penalty, 2. Here comes Ezcurra. No problem. Oh, God, Remington.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
It's that really should have.
Oh, that hurts. Yeah,
that hurts. That I can imagine that hurts. So,
Julio wants those. He knows that.
So here we go then. Dodging a big bullet and a chance with ball in hand again for Rosalinda Gracida Holmes. The man who's going to start things going. Nico Eurnekian will tap the ball into play. And we still have a good 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. And I'm pretty sure that if they could pick up another goal here before they go into the halftime break, that would be an incredible turnaround. For a moment there, it looked like Smithfield Farms are running away with it.
No, I agree that they need to. It definitely, but it's been a foul, a lot of fouls in this chucker on both sides going back and forth. So that's kind of changed the pace. It was more of an overflowing game, but they're taking advantage of it. Rosalinda Gracida Holmes.
Minute and 40 and some change remaining on the scoreboard. Little near side backhand there from Julio Ezcurra. Didn't quite make the contact. Back to Nico on the boards. Leaves the first Smithfield defender behind. Now then, he's going to run it. He's got the number 3. You can see Weston Gracida going up, as is Norberto Quirno Costa. Quick turnaround. In comes the challenger. But Rosalinda can hold on to possession. Nicely done. On the near side, and now the finish. Not an easy shot to play. Near side forehand. Julio's right there. Coming in to try and avoid Rohail Khan from finding a little gap. Not a clean hit, but at least it's got a little bit of distance on it. Once again, John Klopp coming in to try and stop that play. Umpire, for the moment at least, is allowing play to continue. Now we have a whistle. A lot went on there.
Yeah, good rotation here by John. John's going to make a neutral play. So coming from the number 4 position right here. Well done, John. Make your neutral play on a higher-rated player. And then, I mean, they probably let him play just a little bit, but it looks like a good read here. And, yeah, they're gonna go the other way. So I guess meeting it. Coming in there, you look like Juanse actually is spun around, but they're going to go the other way with it and say the player coming towards it was there earlier. And like you said, a lot going on there in the middle. So just a timing play. And it's going to go in favor here of the Rosalinda Gracida Homes team on a penalty 3. Yeah. And well done, Nico.
Well done indeed.
100% from the penalty line.
Absolutely. That's, well, if you include the penalty 1, we're going to give to him. That's 4 penalties. He's converted, a 1, 2, 3, 4 in 1 chukker.
Yeah, and he did a good job on the 5B from the center, laying it down in there. Hits that big ball to get it down inside where the ball travels far enough to get the open goal penalty 2. Well, look at that. Well, kind of an interesting setup here in the first half. So they'll go to the 10s, talk it out, get prepared, be ready for our 3rd and 4th chukker. We're going to go a little break, and we're right back here on CTV Sports.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
I mean, the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Once again, a very warm welcome and now a good afternoon from CTV Sports Studios. I'd like to welcome you all to Grand Champions Polo Club. We're at Field 4-5 for the Halo Polo 6 goal, and next to me is a man who I'm sure has a few things to say about that first half.
Hello, Jan. How are you? Good to see you. And second half action. Hello to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we're live from the beautiful Grand Champions Polo Club. Looks like we got a substitution coming in. And we'll check with our field-side correspondent as I recognize
this young player, yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to make sure who he is. He'll come over and they'll get a check on that. But John was wearing the number 4. And if you're just joining us, welcome. We got Smithfield there in the white jerseys with Fran G Villamil was playing the number 1. Juanse Olivera playing the 2. Julio Ezcurra playing 3, and John Klopp was playing the number 4. They came in as a 6-goal team. And then they're going up against Rosalinda Gracida Holmes with Rohail Khan playing number 1. Norberto Quirno Costa playing the number 2. Weston Gracida playing the 3. And Nico Eurnekian playing the number 4. And we have Antonio Villamil filling in. So we hope, I think he's filling in for John. Now, I think they did that a couple times. So John might just be working the injury or something, but we'll make sure that. We'll make sure we keep you up to date on John, make sure he is okay. And so we send all of our positive energy out there. Did happen at halftime. 4 Chucker Polo here in the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy. So 2 chuckers left. And it basically, the breakdown of it, pretty clean first chucker. 3 goals scored by Smithfield. And a half a goal given to the Rosalinda Gracida Holmes based on the matrix and the handicap system. Being a 6-goal team, we get the 5-goal team in 4 chuckers. They scored 1 goal, so it was 3 to 1.5. And then it became... 3 fouls by the Smithfield team gave opportunities in the second chucker to the Gracida Holmes team, and they capitalized. Nico was amazing from the line. They got a 1, and they turned that into another, and now you're looking at 5.5 5-5, and we have a great match here with 2 chuckers left, and we're going to get another play in front. Looks like another penalty.
Yeah, it all started when the young Antonio Villamil came in and literally with about 1.5 yards to go was able to clear. So well done, Antonio.
And they bring that ball to center for the 5B.
Yes, indeed. So well done, Antonio, and well done, Julio, now to get that ball further downfield. Let's see. Oh, look, you see Antonio's at the front door. Well, he seems to know exactly what this is all about, and this is what I love, Dale. I love when you see these youngsters coming out and taking on the elder players here, oozing with confidence and making an impact from the very first second that they come onto the field.
Yeah, Antonio Villamil, he's been playing all season long. He also played in our PTF, the Avendano.
Yep. But this time it's going to go against Smithfield. A penalty from the spot quickly taken here by Nico Eurnekian here for Rosalinda Holmes, the man who basically turned everything around in that second chukker, and he's on the move again, wanting to pick up where things left off at the end of that first half. A little near side back attempt shot there coming from Julio Ezcurra. He did find Fran G Villamil, but wasn't able to finish it by giving it over to Juanse Olivera. Back to Nico. Nico now will hammer that one in towards that danger zone. A little bit unlucky that no one was there to pick it up as it's turned and picked up now by Fran G Villamil. He's on the boards. He's got Antonio right behind him. Fran trying to, well, he left that one, I think, on purpose for Antonio. So this young player coming in and certainly stirring things up here with a good 5 minutes remaining here in chukker number 3.
Yeah, keep an eye on the red helmet. As Antonio, he's a small guy, but he is very, very good with the polo ball. And you watch, a great rider and plays the game at a high intelligence. He's, look at the little passing. Right here, they get it back to Julio. You get the cross right there. And this is where they're going to call it on you. So that's something I think the players are now really starting to get understanding. They can't come in there and just slow it down and then, you know, clean it up and, you know, take that 4 seconds, get out of the way and slow the play. They're going to get the right-of-way violation called into possession given up. Umpires have been very consistent on that, working on and off the field to make sure that dance stays well. You don't want to be stepping on your partner's feet.
Of course you don't. And the penalty from the half-wailer, as you said, Dale, the 5B, quickly taken by Julio. Didn't quite work out, the way I think he wanted it to. Now, let's see if Nico can turn things around. He's got to try and get past Juanse Olivera, and we know what a strong, very strong young player here is coming in off 2 goals. Long ball, and then all of a sudden, Ezcurra having to come back in defense, and this time it looks like Julio just getting caught out there with his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, big ball by Nico, and he's been driving the ball all day long. He lays it out there in front. You can see that the lesser angle goes to the number 1 in the black, and he establishes himself. Julio would have needed to come over there quicker, and if he did, he probably would have fouled him going in front. So the next play would be pick him up on the near side, ride him off, and then take a near side. Julio thought he had the right of way, so he took the ball on the offside. He gets called for the reaching call, right-of-way violation. They're running the goal, so they will get a goal shot penalty here on the open goal penalty 3. And Nico has been fantastic from the penalty line today.
Well, you could call him Mr. 100%, and let's see if he can pick up his 5th goal. Again, from, as you said, Dale, the penalty line. Maybe a little bit overzealous there.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's where you want to just keep that composure. The concentration is very important.
Look at him. He missed it a little bit. Because, you know, he's been hitting the ball very crisp.
Yeah.
And that ball kind of looked like it spun off to the left.
So once again,
dodge a bullet.
Yeah, big bullet. Very big bullet. Julio trying to find Juanse Olivera as he plays it over towards the left-hand side of the field. Still, Juanse back to Julio. Nice combination play here. Now then, Ezcurra Starting to hit the ball a lot cleaner now as well, but basically gives it to the opposition, or nearly did. He got Norberto, Quirno, Costa coming in as the first man to challenge. A little nice pick-up here on the near side. Once again, Smithfield Farm on the move, and there he is, Antonio Villamil. Villamil, what a great little touch, but unfortunately just slightly out to the left.
Yeah, they now with John, remember John plays more of a back, and they come, he'll play back first, and then he'll run through. Now they're switching it around, and they moved Julio Ezcurra to the back, and they're going to send a three-man attack at you, and that three-man attack is going to be Antonio, Juanse, and Fran, and they're going to come like that very fast. Too bad that Antonio just didn't get enough on it. He looked like he had to finish.
Yep.
And Juanse almost got it in time to keep it alive, but it does roll over the end line, and we'll use our courtesy change. And when we return, we will have a knock-in in favor of the Rosalinda Gracida Homes team.
Indeed, and whilst we wait for the players to come back out, let us remind you that we've got the 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party coming up on March the 21st, so a month from yesterday, 21st of March. And if you'd like to book your tickets, which I can urge you to do as quickly as possible because they are flying out, sunsetpolo.com. Secure yourself your ticket. It's going to be a cracking day of polo and, of course, all the after party going on. Co-hosted or hosted by Grant Ganzi, of course. So make sure you get yourself some tickets. Sunsetpolo.com for the 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party next month.
You look good in white, yeah. You look really good in white.
Well, thank you, Dale.
You know that? That's a fun party.
Yeah.
And a great day.
A great day.
Great charities, everything.
Absolutely.
And just an all-around winner.
Yeah.
And three different talents this year, which are always kept under lock and key, and they don't tell us because we talk for a living.
Yeah.
They won't tell us.
No, they won't tell us.
They keep us under the... And people don't believe that. People say, oh, yeah, you know. No, you don't know. They do not tell. They really keep it under there. That's the way they've done it for years. I love that they do that.
Yeah,
makes it such a great surprise.
Even for us.
Yeah. And then the guests have just been so much fun because they all get into it. 50 Cent last year, he said he wanted to get on pole. He wanted a horse. He wanted to come to the pole school.
Good man.
Yeah.
Here we go then. Back to the action, and we're in the second half of chukker number 3. Remember, one more chukker coming right after this chukker. And as Dale was saying in the halftime breakdown, after the first 2 chukkers played, what an incredible performance by Nico Eurnekian, turning things around after it looked like Smithfield Farms were going to have a little bit of a walk in the park. It is a very, very close game, 5 to 5.5. Still anyone's game. Both of these teams, as we mentioned earlier, with already a victory under their belt, and both of these teams would like to get their second win. Now, will that ball count? There were 2 players with their hands up in the air. Rohail Khan putting the finishing touch to that.
Well, you're going to get the right-of-way violation, so no goal on the play. Good job here by young Antonio Villamil. And Weston just goes for a belly shot to lay it in there between all the horse's legs, and then it bounces off a pony quick line change. Antonio gets the line there. One of the Rosalinda players comes in front. Right-of-way violation, 5A, and away we go.
Picked up now by Juanse Olivera. Taking his time. They want to try and make every attack count, at least be effective. And a quick and a cheeky steal here by Weston Gracida, will he go for the direct shot under the neck? He did try, but there was a deflection. It came off his pony's leg. Left now for the number 1 for Fran G Villamil. He's got time to turn it around, and he's got the backing of Julio Ezcurra. So second attempt here to try and launch another attack here by Smithfield Farms. Big gap here. He's got Nico Eurnekian right in front of him. Now comes the big shot. See that rotation again as Julio Ezcurra went up to the front door. Fran G Villamil chasing his own ball. He's got to still get past Nico. Couple of mallets up in the air. Let's keep a close eye on the clock here. With a little over a minute and a half remaining. Once again, Rosalinda Homes have stolen it back. trying to advance and get a little bit closer to that Smithfield danger zone. The near side backhand shot, well blocked, well played here by Rosalinda Gracida Holmes. Can they find a little gap? Villamil needs to get out of the way. Here comes the shot. And it's gone slightly out to the right-hand side.
Well, good turn. Good way to take the defense offense. Eurnekian again. He turns it quickly and fires. I like how he's keeping the pace up, putting the pressure on Smithfield. But good defense by Smithfield. Julio Ezcurra.
Ezcurra out to the right. Yeah, I think he was looking for it. He's just managed to pick it up. Juanse Olivera, everybody overrides. Left behind again for Julio. Ball goes downfield. There he is, young Antonio Villamil. Again, he's got an incredible eye for the game. He's reading it well. Picks it up. Nice first touch. Now then, Nico can all but watch as Antonio will try and keep this one in play. A little too much power on that shot. And he did have Nico Eurnekian right behind him.
Yeah, this is where Antonio, and he'll get this. He wants to try to hit that first ball to the center. And he'll start doing that. Instead of dragging it forward to get the ball moving because he's going into the coffin corner. Hit the first ball to the center and then regroup. So that ball will go off the field. That'll end our third chucker. We're getting ready for the fourth chucker. We'll be right back. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Once again, a very warm welcome to everybody at Grand Champions Polo Club and everybody here from the CTV Sports studio in the heart of Wellington. Wow, what an incredible game. But that was to be expected based on the way we've had the first 6 game take place. After an incredible comeback in chucker number 2, all thanks to the man you just saw take this ball, Nico Eurnekian. A 4-goal penalty bonanza coming from Nico, bringing his team right back into this game. And after the third chucker, surprisingly, nobody scored, neither Rosalinda Gracida Holmes. Remember, they're the team in the blue shirts against Smithfield Farms. It is now, I think, make or break time to get that second win under their belt. On the move here with the number 2, Norberto, Quirno, Costa leaves that one for Nico Eurnekian, trying to put it through. And we had another whistle. Looks like there might have been a little clip there on the pony of Juanse Olivera. Let's have another close look at this. There he is, drives it. Comes off the pony of Rohail Khan. Yeah. How did you see that one, Dale?
Yeah, well, they come together there. They bunch up once again. And it looked like at first, there's actually Ruben right there. Gets called a right-of-way blocking foul inside. So you're going to get from the spot about 15 yards out. Easy one for Ezcurra.
Yeah, and that, I'm sure, will calm things down. Julio Ezcurra picking up his second goal, again from the spot, as you said. So 6 to 5.5. There is that half a goal again, showing it's very, very fortunate for one and unfortunate for the other head. But still plenty of time here in the fourth and final chukker.
Yeah, a lot of time. I mean, mucho tiempo here, Jan. So this is far from over, and these teams have been looking like they're ready to just blow up and get it going. The speed is there, the pace there. Now it's just going to be see who can put it between the uprights.
On the boards, there he is again. Norberto Quirno Costa leaves it behind for his number 3, Weston Gracida. Looks over his left and over his right shoulder. He's got Smithfield Farms, of course, challenging him in for the ball. Olivera needs to clear to allow Nico to at least make that initial play. Oh, nicely done. And if you can pick this one up, Weston Gracida, that would have been a perfect pass. But it'll be met by Fran G Villamil. Tries to control it, picks it up nicely on the near side, and away he goes. Fran G Villamil sending Antonio upfield. You're wanting a piece of this. Rohail Khan trying to challenge him. There is the under the neck shot and perfectly run or placed here into the run of Juanse Olivera. Juanse has to check. He had a half volley shot. Juanse Olivera, will he go for the under the neck? It'll be Antonio to try and just steer that one in. Difficult angle, very difficult angle, but a nice combination here from Fran and Antonio Villamil.
Yeah, he's going to go for the deep neck shot. Not an easy shot. He has a couple options there. He can either drop the ball right to Juanse, which still would have been a tough play as they go into the Kersey change, or go for the shot and make sure you finish the play. So it's either goes through the goal or off the field. You don't want to hit that one across the center and leave it in the middle of the field, because 9 times out of 10, the defenders are going to jump on it, and now you're off the field, and now you're chasing. So you got to have a positive possession there. It's either got to go through the goal, off the field, or like you said, get Juanse and him dialed in. And there's John walking in the back there, so John's okay. It's good to see that. They're in the dark shirt, in the whites. But it's a tough play on the end line. And a lot of teams, both teams set up a set play. And the set play would be any time the ball is rolling off the field or is very close to the end line, almost an impossible goal, let's hit the ball straight back. Not on an angle, not a tail shot, not an open shot, straight back. And then the whole idea would be there that Juanse understands that, because it's a set play, that he's going to drop it. And then Juanse needs to get there on that play. So whether they do that play or not, I'd say it's just a great play I think they have in your book as a team. It is a play that, as I said, 9 times out of 10, if you hit it to the center, the defense usually picks it up, takes it out. Now you're a man down, so it doesn't help because you're coming off the field. But well done here by young Villamil. You know, he finishes the play. He goes for the goal. He doesn't make the goal, but now it gives his team a knock-in, and now he gives his team time to set up and try to defend a knock-in, and that's what you want. You want to be able to get your team lined up, and they're going to get them on fresh horses here. So they'll return with a knock-in, everybody on fresh horses, and they all should be mounted up here. Still have that .5 hanging around there.
Yep.
Don't forget about it.
No, and also don't forget what we've got going on tomorrow at Grand Champions Polo Club. Tomorrow we have got our second match of the USPA Bronze Trophy. That'll be coming on your screens tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, so make sure you don't miss that. We started that tournament earlier in the week, so we're looking forward to having you tune in tomorrow, 4 o'clock at Grand Champions Polo Club for the USPA Bronze Trophy. Back to the action we go, and just shy of 3.5 minutes remain here in this fourth match in bracket number 1. Getting a little bit a bit messy now here. A lot of interruptions. Of course, a lot at stake here, Dale, but not quite the flowing polo we saw, especially in Chukka 1 and 2.
Controlled play by Juanse Olivera. He's going to take it forward. Now once he has the ball on his right side and his mallet down, player needs to come from the side. You're not allowed to ride in from behind. Great call. Good call by the mounted official here. Number 1, rode from behind. And remember what Steve Lane says, the elbow does not bend that way, so you need that can be dangerous. And it's a tough play to run by on the near side because most of the time you get hooked by the other player. So it's almost a play. He's got to come on the side, be patient, make the ride off, or stay there and make a near side hook. Open goal penalty. Julio has an opportunity here with the 3. Huge opportunity. No problem, Julio.
Not at all, and that's 2 out of 2. For Julio Ezcurra. Remember, he got that hit from the spot. They have the choice, depending on where that foul took place, either from the spot or a penalty too. He chose the spot. He was slightly closer, a little bit ajar to the goal mouth, but no problem for Julio. And now, again, very solid. His 3rd goal overall, his 2nd here in the 4th and final Chukka. And look at that, Dale, all of a sudden, once again, Smithfield Farms increasing that cushion. But as you said, still plenty of time left, and let's see if Nico Eurnekian can do what he did in Chukka number 2, which is put everything back the way it, well, the way he wants. And look at that, they're all coming from all angles. 8 mallets in the air, Dale.
Yeah, they're all coming together here. This ball, we'll just keep an eye on it. Let's break it down. Going about 45. Everyone goes over top. Then now the old line is still going 45 here. So the red, actually the red right there, number 3 in the blue, in the black, looks like he gets on it immediately. So that ball, when it stops, the line is the old line. So that ball was coming across at 45 degrees. When it stopped, that's when you saw Antonio Villamil come flying around there in the red helmet, kind of coming around the ball. He was not on the line. And then once he turned, he was on the line, but then you had Gracida coming up the old line. And it can be tough for a player when the ball stops, because if you didn't see where the old line was, you don't know where the... But great call here by the mounted official. You got the right player exactly on the right of way. This is going to be an open goal penalty. And they're going to pass the stick to Weston. And Weston looks very comfortable there.
Yeah, no mistake. Picking up his 2nd goal. Remember, he scored in the first Chukka. So Weston picking up his 2nd, and that, of course, brings us back to that half a goal, 6.5 to 7. And a little...
Told you it's long, far from over, Jan.
Yep.
This is going to go back and forth. That half goal is going to be great. And they're both, like I said, both teams are playing very well together now here. Come to Fort Chukka. It's going to be Antonio.
Villamil looking for Fran Villamil at the front door, and he nearly actually got through until Nico Eurnekian came in between and steals the ball back. He's now going to try and run it. He's got Julio Ezcurra going up with him. Nico... a little bit of a miss hit. Maybe that's the pressure coming in from Ezcurra, who, of course, as you said, very experienced player, knows exactly what to do and even more importantly what not to do, which is come across his right of way. Good pick up here by Rohail Khan. In comes Juanse Olivera. Nicely done, Olivera. Back to Antonio. Nice little touch by Nico and Ezcurra. Over on the boards here, can he shake off Norberto Quirno Costa? That would be the ideal scenario. He gets it over the halfway line. Still Julio. Nicely picked up by Fran. Villamil nearly gets hooked there by his own teammate. And away we go. Ezcurra hammers one again down the boards. Looking for a white shirt. And Juanse just read it well. Took his time, got himself in the important position, sends that one up back to the front door, looking for Antonio. And that will just go out to the left-hand side. So, Dale, is that it? Is that all they wrote? We still have...
Look at he wants to knock in here, but he's got to wait for Antonio. Now he goes, see the red helmet? You got to wait for him to get 30 yards. I love that Nico wanted to bring it in so quickly, but he still has time.
Yep, and then that ball had gone through to Rohail Khan.
Here you go.
Yep, on the move. Rohail Khan. Couldn't control it. Everybody overrides. It's a dead ball. Turned around first is Weston. Little backhand chip shot there. Looking for Nico Eurnekian. Still on the boards. They need to shoot.
This will go buzzer beater. This will go buzzer beater. Now, so maybe still have more time out there. We'll have to check that comparison, but it did not go through. But on the buzzer beater, of course, if his ball did go through or carry without any other players touching and time elapsed, then it would be a goal, like in basketball. And there you go. So that's going to end it. Great finish. Is that another 0.5, Jan? Any final words?
Well, all I can suggest is you don't want to miss any more of the actions of the 6th goal or, of course, the 8th goal or the 12th goal, and especially tomorrow on Sunday. Make sure you join us at 4 p.m. for the USPA Bronze Trophy second match.
For Jan Eric Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. When I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.